Ready? Break.
What's up, everybody? My name is Isaiah Stevens. Alongside me right here is my best friend, my former teammate, Mr. Thomas Barnes. And you're here with 478 Huddle, presented by TV35. We're here, right here, Dobro's Pizza Bar, right here, local, hottest spot in Dublin, right here for all your pizza needs. We're 478 Huddle. We're a local sports talk show, and we're here to break down all of your sports news and talks of 478. That's Dublin, East Lawrence, West Lawrence, Trinity. We're here to talk about it in a laid-back setting, kind of unfiltered. You're going to hear a lot of laughs. You're going to hear some breakdowns from two local coaches here, and you're just going to get an inside view of what went on in the team's game the night before, and also we're going to be giving predictions on upcoming games. We're going to be giving you hot takes of some of the professional and collegiate sports. We're not only just talking football, we're also talking basketball, baseball, softball. We're incorporating all of the local teams in the 478 area. We feel like a lot of these teams don't get the necessary publicity that they need, so we want to sit here and talk about it and give you an inside scoop on how we feel as coaches and how we see the game on both sides of the field. Thomas? What do you want to start with?
Let's start off with
let's go with East Lawrence. Since we're on this side of Dublin, we're right here in downtown Dublin. Let's go right here across the bridge.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about East Lawrence. Now, East Lawrence played in a big rivalry game last night against Johnson County. All right, East Lawrence and Johnson County opening up football Friday night, week 1. Okay, we all know how that rivalry is. Just local ties. They're neighboring counties. It was a big matchup talked about all week. We know how social media get down with hyping those games up. I felt like Johnson County, they're riding high. They came out last year. You know, there was a state playoff team. East Lawrence is looking for a win, looking for some momentum going on. They got they have some very skilled football players out there. And what was that score last night, Thomas?
I think the score, if I'm not mistaken, is East Lawrence 15, Johnson County 36.
36-15. Johnson County, it looks like they jumped out on them. Now, I had the chance to watch a little bit of Johnson County throughout the summer. Very explosive. I feel like they brought everybody back. I was looking forward to it to be a better game, maybe a one-score game, one-possession game, but it looks like Johnson County got the best of them now. What I can tell you about Johnson County is they are a hard-nosed football team. They have some very fast, skilled guys. They're well put together, and they also have a great coach in Coach Dunn North, who's been there 20-plus years. He's established this domain in Wrightsville, Georgia. Small town, real country. You know, those guys eat, sleep, and breathe sports, period, and especially football. You know, East Lawrence, I feel like they're still trying to put things together. They have a big junior class. Most of those guys have been playing early for a while. I don't know what's going on. They seem to not be able to get it going right here.
I just think just come with reps, gelling together. Pretty soon they'll get it together, man.
I hope so. I really hope so, because they have some great standout players on that side. You have Major Floyd, Bryson Hazley, Jeremiah Rozier, just some of the guys that I can name off the top of my head who I've seen personally be very productive on the football field. I'm really hoping that they can turn it around here early. You know, I've always heard an old coach say you can't win them all unless you win the first one. Well, they didn't get the first one, but on the flip side of that, you want to be playing your best football win in week 10, right?
10, yes, sir.
So hoping they can turn around. They got both of these guys will be going back in week 2 next week. So hopefully Johnson County can continue this momentum with a big rivalry game. You know, usually when you win games like that, you move on and you catch a little momentum early and you're rolling from then on. With East Lawrence, they got to go back to the drawing board a little bit. I really trust their coaches over there. They're going to get it figured out. It's all according to whether those players over there, whether they're going to respond to the level of adversity they just faced, and not let the outside noise get in their head and bring that team down. They are a really good team. They just need to pick up a couple wins to get that confidence as a team, as a unit, and go from there. So we're gonna move along right here, coming back on this side of the river bridge. We're gonna come through town. We're gonna make
through Dublin first.
We're gonna go down to Trinity.
Let's go to Trinity.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty familiar with Trinity, right?
A little bit.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right, Coach Barnes right here, man. He just jumped into the coaching realm. He's got hired on at Trinity this summer as a football assistant coach. Now, I'm gonna tell you this: Coach Barnes is a living legend. If most of you don't know that out here in the TV world, Coach Barnes played linebacker and running back for the Dublin Fighting Irish under Coach Roger Holmes, all-state linebacker 2 years in a row. I want to say what, Region Player of the Year, 2 years in a row?
Two-way.
Two-way. So that lets you know that he was a baller. Me, on the other hand, I was below average maybe. But I did my thing. I was very productive, just giving these guys looks. I got a little time on the field as well, but not like this guy right here. This guy stayed in the newspaper, stayed making highlights. And as we get on into the show in future episodes, we're going to talk more about and go into details of how our playing days were and how well that we got along and how well we still can get along today.
And hopefully that'll help some of these teams by learning from before and keep it moving through that's basically what we want to do, bring everything together, raise the bar, and show everybody how it's done.
Now we're gonna give you real recaps and talk about games and things like that, but we also want to encourage and motivate the present and future athletes of 478. So, like you said, moving along, we're gonna come on down. We're gonna make the loop, right? We're gonna come down 441.
Yeah.
441 north. We're gonna hit Trinity. All right, Trinity opened up week 1. Well, they're GISA, so they are in what, week 2 right now. Week two. So they get started a little earlier than GHSA. Trinity's in week 2. They went down the road down to Vidalia to face Robert Toone's Academy. Trinity was looking for a win. Okay, Trinity came out on top of this game, 14-8. 14-8 in the barn burner down there in Vidalia, Georgia with Robert Toombs, who were what? Weren't they defending state champions? Defending state champions. So a big win for the Trinity Crusaders. You know, I don't want Coach Barnes to talk about too much about it. He's a little biased right now. So, but from what I gather, Trinity came out, they fought hard, had some young guys step up and made some plays. They also got a big transfer in from Dublin High School, Will J. Harris, you know, who, from what I hear, toted the ball like a man-child last night. 150 rushing yards, caught an interception on the defensive side of the ball. So it seems like he's finding his footing over there with Trinity Crusaders, building some chemistry.
Make sure you say the 2 touchdowns, because he ain't going to let you live that down.
He scored 2 touchdowns, guys. 2 touchdowns. You know these kids like to hear their name called, like to get their notoriety. Will J scored 2 touchdowns. Now he's a big kid. What is he, 6'3"?
Probably about 6'3", maybe 230, 235.
235. Can move a little bit. Definitely well put together athlete, and we feel like he's going to be a Division I prospect before it's all said and done. If not, he's already one. So who we got? Who we got coming up?
We got Edmund Burke Academy.
Edmund Burke coming up, all right. So we're going to talk about that a little as well. And later on in the show, we're going to give our predictions of each game of the local schools going around. All right, so next up, we're going to go over to the west side. We're going to go
You know about West Lawrence, right?
I know a little bit about West Lawrence.
Okay.
So I'm a coach over at West Lawrence. I'm the basketball coach at West Lawrence. I also, for the last 8-9 years, I was an assistant football coach, but I took a step back when I became a head basketball coach, just so that I would have more time to do things like this. I love sports. I love talking ball, and you know, I was wanting to have time to groom my basketball program and also have a little free time myself to be able to do some of the things that I had a vision for, and this is one of those visions. So we're heading over to the west side. The Raiders took on Bleckley County down in the shoe. How did that game end up?
I think Bleckley County 28-3.
Bleckley County 28-3. Now, I will say this, you know, legendary season last year, historic season last year over on the west side for the West Lawrence Raiders. Lost a great deal of their roster. Some very quality seniors. You had Ty Cummins, you had Grady Howard, you had Shannon Atkins, along with some more great guys, great leaders on that team. So you can't help but to see a little drop off, you know. But also at the same time, I was able to witness those seniors pour into those underclassmen and give those the necessary tools that they need. Okay, this week 1 loss for the Raiders, I don't see it being a prolonged thing and it dragging on. I think those guys are going to chop it up, get it fixed, and move on. Make the adjustments and move on to the next opponent.
Right.
It's next opponent up. You can pout about it all night long, but you got 24 hours to forget about it. So I fully expect Coach Kipford and the West Side and the West Lawrence Raiders to regroup and get those mistakes fixed. Now I will say this, offensively they're still trying to find their footing. They got a couple new faces. Justin Blash, oh my God. Justin Blash stepped in to fill that role of Ty Cummings. Now, I didn't say he was Ty Cummings.
What year?
He's a senior this year. And when I tell you he runs that football hard, he runs it hard. Okay, they have Dougie Malone back replacing Casey Pollock, another great leader off that senior class. Dougie Malone's stepping in. He did some good things. He got outside the pocket, scrambled, got a couple first downs, extended drives for the Raiders. Justin Blash hitting holes, sticking his foot in the ground, getting north and south, getting north and south downhill, laying the shoulder down, trying to outrun guys. So he's out there balling out. I'll tell you that.
That's contagious too, man.
It's contagious.
Like we said, they'll turn it around. Just catch what's being given out, take all the good, leave all the bad out,
and
keep moving.
You gotta be willing to get better week by week. Also, the Raider defense, man. Blakeland County came in that game, a state contending team. They got high expectations. They brought majority of their roster back. They were scoring a whopping 34 points a game. Our defense, who had a couple guys that were out, they limited their offense to 14 points through 3 quarters.
Pretty good.
We was only able to muster up 3 points on offense, but I felt like the defense kind of held their own with some younger guys having to step up who has never been under the Friday night lights before. So
it was pretty good.
That's a testament to that defensive staff, man. They stepped up, they held those guys, but you can only hold so long. You can only hold a team so long, and they kind of got away from them right there at the end of the game. So I really feel like that score doesn't predict how that game went. Right. You have those moments at times, Teams will score late in the game, 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Probably one little mistake, and next thing you know, you're down 2 touchdowns.
You're down 2 touchdowns late in the game. So I really hold true to my statement that West Lawrence, they're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out and get the job done moving into week 2.
I'm going to tell you what's even better. That'll help them with the season.
What's that?
Their next opponent, a bye week.
Bye week.
Getting the
that's an automatic win right there, right?
Yes, sir.
They always say
automatic
win.
Yes, sir. And automatic time to extra film, extra work, extra preparation, and they give you another week to grow up if you're a young team. So they'll get a turnaround, man.
I was just about to say that. What do you think? When we play, we use our bye weeks to what? Correct mistakes, clean some things up. Maybe a guy's playing a position that he's not that comfortable with, or he can help us in another spot.
Right.
Or you may have an injury that happened where a guy got to step up. You got that week's time to teach that guy and for him to get quality reps all that week without having to worry about facing another opponent. Moving along, we're gonna close our local 478 out right here, recapping last night's games with the Dublin Fighting Irish. They've traveled down to Jasper County. You want to hear that score?
I might know the score.
What was the score there, Thomas?
32-0.
32-0, man. 32-0.
That's a pretty good game, man.
It's a pretty good game. I felt like it was a total beatdown down there in Jasper County. Roger Holmes and the crew, they got the guys rolling early. You can't help but notice the consistency coming out of Dublin Irish. Roger Holmes has been there 20 plus years.
And what's his motto? If it ain't broke.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's running that wing tee. Those guys are coming out of middle school already knowing his base plays, and he's just enhancing that when they get up with the high school with him. And he has that thing rolling, it's clicking like a well-oiled machine. As you can see, 32-0. Checking out, just looking at some of those highlights, I saw that Travis Bostic opened up the series
pick six
with a pick 6, man. Like,
good job.
That is a team that has been ready, that has been waiting all summer to come out and execute.
Just been having a couple bad matchups, maybe bad games, and they've been taking it, but I believe they'll be pretty dang good this year.
Their preseason, they've been ranked pretty high in the rankings in their classification. They have a pretty steady roster coming back. Most of those guys are returning. Got a big offensive line.
Huge.
Big defensive line. You know, you got Jaden McCray over there. You got Travis Boston.
Walden.
You got the Walden. You have
who else they got?
The state champion wrestler. You got Darden over there. They got some big, healthy beef on that line, and I feel like just being a guy that we both played in Coach Holmes' system, you know that if he has a good offensive line, good defensive line, he's pretty much going to have a good, successful season and possibly go deep in the playoffs. Right. So Dublin sealed the deal over Jasper County, 32-0. Not really shocking right there. We're going to talk about their next opponent coming up after we take a commercial break. We're 478, presented by TV 35 right here in downtown Dublin at Dobros. When they open up, y'all come on down and get you some pizza, fresh out of the oven. I can see the flame right now, and I'm getting a little hot. I might tell them to throw me a pizza in there. We're coming right back, 478 Huddle, from this commercial break.
At Houston Clinic, we base our award-winning patient care on a platform of specially trained physicians like Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter and specialized healthcare professionals who work together on one common goal: our patients. Our integrated system of research, education, and treatment is patient-focused, making all the difference in providing quality care. If you're experiencing pain from arthritis, bone spurs, bursitis, fractures, joint pain, ligament or tendon injuries, overusage injuries, sprained strains, or osteoporosis, the Houston Clinic is only a phone call away. Call us today and we'll get you on the road to a better tomorrow. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400 in Dublin.
Hi, I'm Greg at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki, and riding season's in full swing. If you're interested in a sport bike, I've got two great options for you right here. I got the 2026 Honda CBR 600R and the Kawasaki ZX6. So come see us at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki here in East Dublin, 106 Savannah Avenue, 478-272-4563.
All right, we're back. 478 Huddle, presented by TV 35 right here in downtown Dublin at Dobros. We're going to continue on with a couple recaps. We want to also hit a couple surrounding county teams. Want to talk about one of my close friends, Coach Gabe Gay, taking on the helm down to his hometown in Montgomery County. They got off to a good start in week one. They ended up beating Telfair County 22-15 in a close fight down there. If most of you guys don't know Coach Gabe Gay, he was also the offensive coordinator over at West Lawrence for the past 3 years. He took the head coaching job down in his hometown at Montgomery County, and it seems like they're off to a great start. Okay, another team that I want to, local surrounding county team that I want to highlight is Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets down in Hazelhurst, Georgia. They also had a tough opponent down there in Vidalia, the Vidalia Indians. Vidalia traveled down to Hazelhurst, down to the Pinelands, where the head man in charge is Coach Lance Helton. Coach Lance Helton has ties to Dublin as well. He was also the assistant head coach under Coach Roger Holmes for a pretty good time, maybe about 5 or 6 years, and then he took the job down to Jeff Davis. I used to be on Coach Helton's staff. Top-notch program, real close-knit community down there, family-oriented. He has those guys rolling. I want to say they've made the playoffs maybe 7 out of the 8 years that he's been down there.
Pretty dang good.
Pretty dang good. So they were able to jump on Vidalia, which is very odd. Vidalia is traditionally
pretty good team.
Pretty good football team. They're introducing a new head coach, but the Jackets were able to jump on the Vidalia Indians 37-0 down in the Pinelands of Hazelhurst, Georgia. So we're going to try to highlight some surrounding county teams. Those are the two teams that I picked just because it's the first episode and they got local ties to Dublin. Right. It's only right, you know. Those are two of my close friends. I had the pleasure of being either coaching with those guys or working up under their staff. So right now we're going to go into the 478 Huddle predictions. We're going to talk about the upcoming games for each of our local teams. We're going to give our prediction, talk about it a little bit, why we think that they're going to win, and what do you think, Barnes? What do you think East Lawrence is going to do?
We got East Lawrence versus Southeast Bully this upcoming week. And I told you before podcast, man. My votes might be a bias.
Might be a little biased.
A lot biased.
A lot of bias. So tell me what you...
Yeah, I believe in every one of these teams down here. I might coach for Trinity, but I love 478, man. So I'm gonna try not to be biased, but
do your best. Who you got? You got Southeast Bullock or East Lawrence?
I really feel like East Lawrence. I got faith in y'all guys, man. Get it together, turn it around. I got y'all in the upset this week, man.
There you have it. Now, for me, I Southeast Bullock, haven't really heard a lot about them. They have a couple playmakers down there. Adrian Peters, Georgia Southern Adrian Peters, and his son is on that team. He's a senior.
Oh,
not saying that he's a one-man show down there.
He play running back?
But he does play a factor.
Running back?
He plays running back.
You got to be a running back.
You got to be a running back if your dad is a legend like that.
That's the real AP, by the way.
So like you say, I'm a local guy. I feel like East Lawrence, with the playmakers that they have, they're going to get it fixed. They're going to get it turned around. Coach Hicks, he's going to continue to pour in those guys. I like East Lawrence for the upset next Friday night. Moving along, we're going to have Trinity. It's
Trinity versus Edmund Burke.
Now, would that be a home game?
That should be a home game.
Should be a home game right here in Dublin. I like Trinity. Trinity just won their game against the defending state champion Robert Toombs.
Why shouldn't they be confident?
Why shouldn't they be confident? Not too confident, not overconfident. But I still think like they're going to carry that momentum that they got in week 1 with the success that they had against a quality opponent as Robert Toombs coming up to face Edmund Burke. It's only right as an athlete that, like, man, you're hungry for that next win. You're hungry for that. It's only week 2 for you guys, so it's still early in the season. Why am I complacent? Why am I relaxed?
Right.
We had a great game. Can we pour up together? Can we stack days and go on a little streak right here?
That's exactly what I tell them.
I feel like that would be the mindset of an athlete that just won a big ball game. You know, they're feeling good about themselves. They should be eager to get out to practice, clean up some things, and be more successful against their next opponent on Friday night. I like Trinity, man.
I think, like I said, that win was a big confidence booster for us. That's something that we needed, and basically we're gonna get back on the drawing board. Friday was Friday, it's Saturday, so now we focused on week 3.
Listen, you have no other choice but to say Trinity's gonna win.
Yeah, I got to.
If you don't say Trinity's gonna win, you might go back out you might go to your son and me and have a look and say, come
give me that shirt, man.
I didn't see you in the office real quick, Coach Barnes.
But no, I do really feel like we got a group that could change the culture over at Trinity.
Oh yeah.
But I really do believe it. We got a couple guys like Tate Evans. Man, I think in 2 games, this man probably done ran over 12 people.
Oh, yeah.
Run the ball hard. We got Will J gelling in with everybody. And it's coming together, man. I believe it's a difference coming at Trinity.
I really feel like you're a big piece to that, Mr. Barnes. You bring your level, your mindset, your intelligence, not really just trying to say you're your reason why they're winning, but it helps to have a guy of your caliber whose people have seen play, either watch highlights of you, your knowledge. You know, you can see things differently than most people. So and you're passionate about it. You love what you do. You love kids, and you just love talking ball and coaching ball. So I do feel like having you on staff out there is a huge asset to the Crusaders out there. So moving along to another prediction, like we said, West Lawrence, automatic win.
Yeah, I got West Lawrence in the bye week.
Got West Lawrence in the bye week.
In a blowout.
In a blowout.
Mark my words.
Goose egg. So West Lawrence, they have the ability right here. You got a week. You got a week to come in, hit it hard, man. You got a whole week. Really, you're gonna have 2 weeks to prepare for your next opponent. This week should be, it's time to fix us. This is all about us. We're not worried about our next opponent. We're worried about getting in the lab, watching film,
fine-tuning everything,
correcting those mistakes, because the mistakes I saw were fixable and correcting mistakes, jumping off sides, holding penalties, things that you see a lot in that first game, especially dealing with guys first time out up under the lights.
Yeah, them lights will have you.
It's different. They have you shaking
in your stands.
Shaking in your stands, man. You know, but those guys, they're going to get it figured out. The coaching staff, they believe in those guys, and they're going to get it figured out. So West Lawrence with the victory in the bye week. We're going to move along. We got Dublin.
We got Dublin versus Perry.
Perry High School.
Hey, you remember what I told you? Have you ever stood in a barn and lit a match?
What
Throw it
happened?
in the barn and walk back and look at it.
What happened?
That's a barn burner.
Barn burner, guys. We're looking for a barn burner down in the
Yes, sir.
down in Shamrock Stadium down there, aka the Bruise Bowl.
The Bruise Bowl.
So I see those guys. This their home opener. Look, they just beat Jasper County 32-0. They're coming back at home. They're going to be hyped up. They're going to be ready to go. I really see this game being a back and forth game, but
Right.
I see that Dublin is built off of ground and pound. Ground and pound.
You ain't ready for it.
If you're not ready for it,
You
then
better
you're going to get
You ain't gonna have no
pounded.
choice, yeah.
I heard the old coach say 4 in the first will turn into 40 in the fourth.
Right.
So if I'm steady getting 4 yards here, somebody's going to have to lay down late in the game in the fourth quarter.
It's that Derrick Henry effect.
That's where that buck sweep may pop.
sir.
That's where that trap may pop. That's where that belly may pop.
Yeah.
You know. And Roger lately he's been throwing that little play action edge cross where he like to go too tight and cross the ends up, guy on the other side wide
yeah.
open. Ooh, nasty. So. Perry rolling in town, they better have the chin strap buckled up tight.
Yes, sir.
I feel like the Irish gonna come out on top of that one eventually. What do you think?
Like I told you, I'm gonna be biased. Man, I love these kids in our area, man. I'm taking Dublin in the win.
Taking Dublin in the win?
Just basically let them know y'all just won in a blowout. Ride the wave, but don't ride it too high. Stay at the level, keep moving, keep fighting through everything. There's always things to be done that can correct or make y'all better. So keep riding, keep going, man. We got y'all in the win.
Now, what if you had a team that you know that's going to beat one of these local teams? Are you still going to pick that local team?
I'm taking the local team.
Hey, there it is.
Hey, I really believe in everybody down here, man. Everybody. I honestly do.
So there you have you have Coach Barnes is coaching at Trinity, I'm coaching at West Lawrence, but we still love 478. That's why we wanted to bring about 478. We want to talk sports, give our opinion on how we feel, and also continue to motivate these guys. Now, in future episodes, as we build this 478 huddle, what do we fully expect them going? We're going to bring on guest players of the week who we feel like has went out and did and exceeded the expectations for their team. So right now, we're going to start out. We're not going to have a guest here tonight, but we're going to give our player of the game for 478 huddle. Who do you have for East for the player of the game?
For East Lawrence, we're gonna go with Jeremiah Rozier.
Jeremiah Rozier. We already had a pretty good game out there with East Lawrence in that rival game with Johnson County. He's one of those senior leaders looking to step up for the Falcons out there. Congratulations, Jeremiah. You're our very first 478 huddle player of the week. Moving along, we got Trinity.
We're gonna go with. Man, I had a close one, man. I had to fight with it, but we're going to take Will J. Had 2 touchdowns, probably close to 100-yard rushing, and an amazing interception, man.
Amazing. How did that go about the interception? What position was he playing on
He
defense?
was at DN.
That defensive
I
end.
think they tried to throw maybe a slant or a now route, and as soon as he threw it, Joe was in the air catching the ball.
So he does have a knack for the ball. He does have an IQ for the ball,
Right.
and seeing things before other players
Right.
do, and using his ability, his athleticism to jump up from the DN position. Now, he started out with his hand in the dirt before the play.
Yeah.
Dropped back and jumped up and got his hands up.
Didn't even drop back.
Didn't drop back.
Just jumped straight up and
Wow,
caught it.
wow. So that's very impressive. Will J., you're our first 478 huddle.
I do
player
want
of
to
the
point
game.
out Jude too, man. Jude had over 100-yard rushing. I think the interception took you out, man, for player of the game, Jude. But he grew up last night.
Grew up, all right. So
Grew up
maybe
last
maybe next week he'll be our player of the game for Trinity. All right, for West Lawrence.
We got Blash.
Justin Blash, man, extremely hard-nosed football player. He ran the ball every carry, man. He was running hard like it was his last. You know, he was sticking that foot in the ground, getting north and south, outrunning, circling guys on the perimeter, man, catching balls in the flats, turning up. He was really trying to just wanted it, man. He was really trying to do his part, and that's all you can ask for out of that kid, man. You know, he's hungry. We interviewed him last night. He was the TV 35 Game of the Week player of the game.
Well, hey.
He wants more. He knows that they got to go back in, chop it up, and get ready. Be more focused. Be more in tune. Be more locked in.
And if you're not vocal, Blash, be more vocal. Like he said, you wanted it, make everybody feel the same way you do, man.
So Justin Blanche, you're getting our 478 Huddle player of the game. All right, for the Dublin Fighting Irish.
We got I ain't have too much on that one. I know
Travis Boston had a pick.
six
Travis
in the
Boston.
beginning.
I like that. I think we're going to go with Travis Boston.
Trav.
I'm going to go with Travis Boston, man. He's a guy that they're projecting to come in and be that guy for the Irish. If they ever need a first down, they need a big play, I feel like they're going to find Travis Boston and put the ball in his hands.
One of the best athletes in Dublin, man.
He had, like you said, in the opening drive or right there at the start of the game, caught an interception, 45 yards to the house. Pick six. If that doesn't set the tone for not only your defense but the entire team,
game.
for the whole game, that's all. Sometimes that's all it takes.
And as you can see, the score was 32-0.
32-0.
You start out like in a boxing match or UFC or any kind of fighting match.
Hit him in the mouth.
And once you get hit cold, you probably get knocked out.
You might get knocked out if you don't respond.
Right. If you don't respond,
you're going to get knocked out. Their score was 32-0. So it looks like they dominate that game from start to finish, starting with that interception.
That's the way to set the tone, Travis.
Set the tone. You want to start fast and finish strong.
Right.
So Travis Boston, you're also going to get the 478 Huddle player of the game. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and then we're going to close out 478 Huddle, brought to you by TV35, focusing right here in Dobros. Come on down. They have the buffet open. Come on down and get you some pizza from Dobros.
We're going to keep saying now the pizza good too now.
Premier Heating and Air is offering a special deal during July. $69 service call with first pound of Freon free. Have you heard about the Premier Heating and Air Club membership? Only $99 and get huge savings all year long. 20% off repairs, priority booking, annual cleaning and inspection. Get Premier Heating and Air's club membership today. Comfort, savings, and peace of mind. Call 478-300-2633 or log on to premiershere.com. Certain restrictions may apply. Cannot be combined with other offer. Offer expires 7/31/26.
Summer's here and the grass is growing. Keep that lawn under control with a mower from Hometown Supply. We have a full lineup of new and used mowers. Good for any size lawn. We even have in-house financing options. Current mower not working? Bring it into Hometown Supply where we repair any line of mowers. So call or come by today and get that lawn in order.
And remember, if you can't do business at Hometown Supply, you just can't do business.
All right, and we're back right here with 478 Huddle, okay, brought to you by TV35 right here at Dobros. They got the flame going over here. You a little hot?
Hot.
You get a
little toasty.
Yeah, what's it time for?
Might be time for hot takes, man.
It's time for the 478 Huddle hot takes. Okay, well, we're talking about professional sports, collegiate sports right now. You got the NFL gearing up for the preseason. You got college football getting ready. We know everybody ready for college game day. So right now, we want to talk about, Coach Barnes, who is your favorite collegiate football team?
Now, I hate to say this again, man, but I'm going to be biased. Go Pack, NC State, man.
I think bias may be your new word, man.
That might be my middle name.
What is this? What is this?
That's a wolf. Look at your hand. That's a wolf.
Man, if you don't sit that down, man.
NC State, man.
NC State. When have they won any meaningful games? I understand you went to college there. I get that. But that doesn't mean that you have to pick them.
Forever in my heart, man.
Forever in your heart. Okay. I think your heart is beating a little slower. For me, my favorite team is, of course,
Who is that?
Oh, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
You like them dogs, huh?
Come on, I like them dogs. I like them dogs. Kirby Smart got the guys rolling, man. Hey, elite. Can we say that about NC State? No, sir.
You can.
Elite.
Elite linebacker.
We're in the hunt every year. They're talking about us every year.
I know.
When I say us, I mean the Georgia Bulldogs. Kirby Smart, man. Hey, I know everybody around the 478. They love Georgia. You can't deny it, man. Right. I think Kirby has got that thing rolling where it's clicking on all cylinders. All he got to do is come in and raise his voice a little bit, and them guys crank up.
Right. And I do. Instead of I like players.
You like players?
Yeah. I like a player on Georgia too.
Who is?
You might know him. Nas
Johnson.
Love him.
Dublin ties.
Love him.
I got you. Nas Johnson is on the roster with the University of Georgia. Also, from right out here at Trinity, you got
Wade Register.
Wade Register looking to gain his footing right there, trying
Yes,
to earn
sir.
him a spot.
Literally gained his foot.
Literally. They say he has a big leg on him too.
Man, boot.
Also, let's go back. Okay, when we were in school, we also had a player that played at the University of Georgia, Brian Mims. Brian Mims used to boot that thing, boy. Iron foot. Do you remember the game? Do you remember the game in the Dome? We were 8th graders where they kicked the ball off and they returned. You know, usually he kicked it in the end zone. Playing against Lady, when they kicked the ball and they almost broke the return, but guess who saved it? Brian Mims. Boomed him. Boomed him on the sideline. Now, Brian was about 215, maybe?
He had a little weight on him.
He had a little weight on him.
I know he felt it.
I know he felt it. Okay, so Coach Barnes liked the North Carolina State Wolfpack. You know, I'm a big Georgia Bulldog fan, you know. What about NFL? Who do you like in the NFL? You know, preseason's geared up. A lot of trades been going on.
I like the Super Bowl champs for this year. They already told me. And the Ravens winning the Super Bowl this year, man.
You know what? The Ravens has been selling for the past couple of years.
I heard you went to a Green Bay game last year. How was that?
I had the luxury of going to a Green Bay Pittsburgh Steelers game, and because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, my dad is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. We have never been to Heinz Field. My dad has been a Steelers fan longer than me.
So who won that game?
Unfortunately, the Packers won. But it's okay. That was an experience.
That was a win for us too, then, because Pittsburgh is our rival. So
that's true. That's true. But y'all didn't win. y'all really banking on the wins of somebody else to beat us now.
We'll take it.
Anyway, by any means necessary, huh?
As long as y'all lose, we win.
I'm a Steelers fan. I love the Steelers. My dad introduced me to the Steelers. The Iron Curtain. We used to have yellow little terrible towels all in the house. You know, big Steelers fan, and I was very, very honored to be able to go with him to that game. Man, it was a great experience. Maybe I'll throw up a picture or two to show y'all, you know, where we were sitting at. You wouldn't believe where we were sitting at, so I ain't gonna spoil the surprise about where we were sitting at.
So close to the loss.
Just so close. Just almost
like
an arm's reach.
Right here.
The L was right there in our face. I could have reached back and snatched Mike Tomlin's hat off if I wanted to. But it was a great experience, man. You know, so just closing out the show, man. This is kind of, we're gonna be talking ball, talking local sports, 478. Just highlighting these guys. We're gonna be bringing along guest players, guest legendary coaches. We're gonna be expanding more of our hot takes with what's going around in the professional and collegiate world. Man, we're excited. We hope you're excited. We hope you tune in to TV 35, and we hope you come down right here to Dough Bros and get you some pizza. Continue to support your teams. Continue to support your athletes. Continue to support TV 35 and 478 Huddle. I'm Isaiah Stevens.
I'm Thomas Barnes.
And thank you for watching 478 Huddle.
Ready,
break.